Video today we're reacting to Pantera's Cowboys from Hell live from Aftershock 2024. Okay, this is the end of Domination, like the outro. Just listening to it and remembering what the Dimebag Daryl one sounds like on Cowboys. What is it? From on Pantera Live 101. The energy level on that is so high. It's so aggressive and it's so intense. But I'm assuming if I would be there personally, it would sound a lot better than what we're hearing on the camera. But let's keep it rolling because they're going to be rolling into Cowboys from Hell. I love the fact that you're hearing that bass. That bass is thumping. That is one thing that Rex did, and Rex did very well, is thumping and thumping and thumping. That is what I like to hear. You can hear the bass almost louder than Zach's guitar.
I want to thank everybody, man, for looking at us. I want to thank the promoters, man, for bringing us literally and all that stuff. And freaking everybody, all the bands. Sending love to all the bands and all the freaking crew, man. All of them. And you know, I am a fucking heavy metal fan. And if you don't fucking think I'm fucking excited about fucking Slayer playing next. Alright, let's give it up right here. Hey. Because I love them and it's worth it. Ready? Slayer, Slayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. One last thing. If and when we come back through this motherfucking place, who the fuck is gonna come see Pantera jam again? Bless your hearts, man. Play the riff this time.
Woo! If you didn't know it wasn't Dimebag on the stage and you just had your headphones on, you'd be like, that's Pantera kicking ass. Okay, it says fellow ensemble, the lead singer of Pantera was born on June 30th, 1968, making him 55 years old. And it says Anselmo is an American heavy metal vocalist, actor. I didn't know that. He also is known for his work with the bands Down, Superjoint Ritual, which I did see Superjoint. They were intense, and his owner of Housecore Records. Okay. Anselmo and Rex Brown are the only surviving members of Pantera, which is true. And the energy level, I don't know if it's because over the years he's had like violent on stage performances and he can't really thrash out anymore, and he kind of just stands there. But the rest of the band's given high energy. But I understand, for being over 55 years old, you're not going to be thrashing out like you were in your 20s. But again, this is Pantera's Cowboys from Hell. And Charlie Benante is doing really good on the drums. It has a very similar sound to Vinnie Paul. Rex is always going to sound like Rex. Phil is sounding like Phil of the old days, and Zach is doing what Zach always does, just kick ass. And the tonal quality is a little different than what you would get with Dimebag. But Zach is doing everything in his power to play as close as possible from my ears. But it has a little different sound. It sounds a little like not as chunky and not as like I would say not as chunky. The riffs are not as chunky and the distortion isn't as aggressive as what you would get with Dime. But overall, from what we're hearing, is going to be is great. And in 2025, I will be getting to see them on the Metallica tour, so I'm pretty pumped about that because I can only imagine what it's going to be like when I'm there, right? And probably when I'm in person, it might sound so much better. From friends that seen them in 23, I think it was, when they played at Rockville in Daytona, they were on the lines of, I don't want to see this. This isn't Pantera. This is garbage. This is going to suck. And when they seen it, they said, oh, no, that's Pantera up there kicking ass. Zakk Wylde's paying massive respect to Dimebag. It sounds perfect. So, with that being said, I still think what we're hearing today is still badass, even if it's on a cell phone footage camera. And I could tell Zach doing his squealy harmonics. That is sounding like Zach. I don't know if Dime ever did that. He does it with, like, he would do a lot of whammy bar stuff, Dimebag, but Zach doesn't really use a whammy bar, so he does it more with squealy harmonics. But Zach is a beast. That's straight dope.
Let me fucking hear you loud.
Well, I'll say overall, like, from what we're hearing with this reunion or tribute, whatever you want to call it, I think top to bottom, front to back, people are watching it and they're not disappointed. I don't think it's a gimmick. I don't think they're just trying to do gimmicky stuff. I think people at this point are like, yeah, it's Pantera. Pantera's doing their thing, right? Overall, I think Zakk Wylde did a hell of a job. I think Charlie's doing a great job. I think Zach's gonna sound like Zach regardless of how close he plays, because Zach just plays like Zakk Wylde. But overall, I think it was a great thing with Cowboys from Hell and then the domination part. But with that being said, guys, we will see you guys back here for another one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.